This is The Scoop for Tuesday.
I'm Megan Bowman with the WMNF News headlines. A new report shows some Floridians need to work way more than 40 hours a week just to afford rent. WMNF's Chris Young has more.
The report is by financial technology company Self and published in Newsweek. It showed that some Florida residents need to work 63 hours a week to cover rent. That's based on Florida's 2024 median rent of $2,033. It's a problem that Kimberly Overman, founder of the Housing Leadership Council in Tampa Bay, says has wide-reaching effects.
And when people can't afford the rent, when they can't provide shelter for their kids, when they're unable to actually provide various different basic needs because their rent has gotten so high, they're not going to be happy. They're not going to be comfortable.
And it's not just families being affected.
We're finding that a lot of our high school and college students are choosing to stay with their parents. It's because they can't afford to find a place on their own that they can actually earn enough to be able to afford on their own, even though they may have a college education.
On average, the report found 50 work hours per week are needed to cover monthly rent costs in the U.S. Chris Young, WMNF News.
The leader of the Federal Emergency Management Agency says a worker has been fired after directing the workers helping hurricane survivors to avoid homes with yard signs supporting President-elect Donald Trump. In a statement on Saturday, Deanne Criswell said it was a violation of FEMA's values and called it reprehensible. The agency didn't identify the worker or say where or when the incident happened, but Governor Ron DeSantis says it happened in Florida. He blasted the agency and called the ordeal targeted discrimination of Floridians who support Trump. He says the state will investigate. Infections from flesh-eating bacteria have caused 3 more cases and 1 more death. The Florida Department of Health data as of Friday shows that brings the total to 80 cases and 16 deaths for this year. That surpasses the cases caused by Hurricane Ian 2 years ago. The Sarasota Herald-Tribune reports the new death was in Alachua County, and the 3 new cases were in Pasco, Hernando, and Alachua. The health department did not say if floodwaters were a factor, as the infection can also be contracted by eating raw or undercooked seafood. The Federal Emergency Management Agency says more than 72,000 Floridians filed insurance claims because of damage from Hurricanes Debby, Helene, and Milton. Policyholders received nearly $900 million from the program. State data as of Friday shows the total estimated insured losses from Milton have topped $3 billion. In about a week, the Florida Senate will hold a post-election organization session. Incoming Senate President Republican Ben Albritton from Wauchula will formally begin his role, while incoming House Speaker Republican Daniel Perez from Miami will do the same in the House. Other new state lawmakers will also be formally sworn in. The 2025 legislative session begins March 4th. Astronomers say you better catch this week's supermoon because it will be a while until the next one. This will be the year's 4th and final supermoon, looking bigger and brighter than usual. The moon will come within about 225,000 miles of Earth on Thursday. It won't reach its full lunar phase until Friday. Last month's supermoon was closer, making it the closest of the year, and teamed up with a comet. The National Weather Service says you'll see sunny skies with a high near 89 today and mostly clear tonight with lows around 71. I'm Megan Bowman with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.